In a second. I just fucking rip that and fucking bump it and repeat it, and you'd make way more money off of me if that was on Spotify. If you could put it there,
Sure.
I fully
Yeah.
understand why some of those. Well, I understand why the songs probably can't go on Spotify.
Yeah.
But I was sitting there going, "Damn, this shit's fucking good, like really good."
Mhm.
Nah, but like,
Thanks. Yeah.
so definitely appreciate that. But you also consumed a lot of greatness. So if you're only gonna listen to greatness, and you're only inspired by greatness, and you're only aspiring to achieve greatness, and you don't want to be influenced by mediocrity, you're just in that camp of people that wants to make sure that your influences are pure. And there's a lot of artists that do that shit. You don't know how many people. Okay, it's not that many. I'd say like 12.5%, 1 in 8 people has this like super fuck the rest of the world. I don't want to listen to anything except for whatever attitudes to music. And maybe like me, I'm the opposite. I want to hear everything. But I actually get where you're coming from because so many people actually are more on your side of the fence where you only want the best and the purest and the most interesting to inspire you because that helps you achieve greatness.
I may not be as into the purity actually. I don't care where it comes from or how it's made as long as it's great.
Okay.
And um like I'm definitely not a hip hop purist at all, and I avoid them. Um,
I guess
to me,
music,
it's
music
all what's that?
essence. I was thinking more music essence.
Yeah, music for sure. Yeah, like great. Yeah, the great music from wherever, great popular music, from wherever I can get it. And and yeah, I think people always say you can learn from good stuff and bad stuff. I don't think so. And matter of fact, I think it's the opposite. I think it makes you worse. You can't get whack juice is hard to get off. I don't want it anywhere near me. If something's whack, get it away from me because I'm just afraid it'll infect my brain and make me more whack. I don't want to be more whack. I only want to be more great. Only greatness near me, and it could be of any genre. I don't even have to like it, but if I know this is the best version of this, I want to hear it. I want to know
Mm.
what that is. How was that made? What is that constructed of? What makes it stand? That's what I want to know.
No, and it's cool. And that's what I love about processes, right? This is where, yo, what up, Chris Chrome? Shout out Chris Chrome. He's going to edit this after and make sure we all look pretty. And by pretty, I mean he's going to cut out if there's like coughs or like the internet cut ups and shit. Chris, there were
All right.
internet cut ups and shit. And Chris says he popped in on some real wisdom. So shout out you because you were talking. That wasn't me. I'm not wisdom here. You're the wisdom. No, but like, yo, I love the fact that your attitude is like, fuck with what you fucks with, but you're also not saying, like, you're saying, like, go to the experts and see what they think is dope and learn what's dope about it. Because from a technique point of view, because you're not a fan, and I don't mean this in a weird way, but sometimes people there's two spheres to this shit. Like, you're either in the game in some way, you've crossed that like line where now it's about like school and business and all these other words that don't matter if you're a fan, where it's just about consumption habits. Like, I can't just listen to what I like. I also have to listen to Drake. Now I like Drake. Don't get me wrong. I have become a Drake fan. It took a very long time. But like let's be real. That guy owned Billboard for a decade. If you
Mm-hmm.
actually take music seriously, how are you not like at least listening to Drake to see what the fuck he's doing to own Billboard for a decade?
Yep.
Like it doesn't matter if you want to fuck with the track more than once, but at least, you know, left foot slide, right? Like, that shit was garbage to me. But oh, he showed off his fucking house in a humble flex. Oh, okay, that's what Drake did there. I actually it's like,
Mhm.
like you gotta go watch it sometimes to see what the fuck he's actually doing sometimes. That song was garbage. But
Yeah, I don't remember. Was that Tootsie Slide? Yeah, I
yeah.
wasn't in love with that one.
But the house is so good and I just keep thinking about his house and I'm like, he does have that house and he can release a song that bad and still just flash his house and know that you're gonna care because he has that house. I think that's part of his flex on that one.
Sure. Yeah, I can't say I'm totally with you because for me it's like, yeah, that's a song that didn't really work, but the ratio of Drake songs that work and don't work, let's say it's 50, it's every other song works,
It's probably
but like,
higher. It's probably like most songs actually work for Drake. Like it's
well,
insane.
no, I'm not even talking about work for Drake, like making money. I'm talking about like, is this a great song or not? Like
Mm,
to me, was this and
okay.
how do I put this? I'll say this, like I don't. I don't I don't care about money. I don't care what works, and I definitely don't care what other people like. I don't care about to my whatever audience I have. I don't care about you or what you like. I don't care. I only care about what I love. If I love it, it's dope. I don't. It doesn't matter to me what you think. So if I'm talking about music, I only care about what actually moves my heart. So for me, Drake's got a lot of those songs that does that. For me as a fan,
Yeah.
like what I love,
But I love that
you
you
know.
can separate that. And that's, I think, what's really cool about you. I think you just really hit it on. It's back to that separation of fan versus artist. You're still a fan. And I know for a long time I forgot what being a fan of music was. I
Mm,
was just in it. So recently I've been doing things like listening to Black Eyed Peas and LMFAO. And like, cause you know what? Say what you will, I don't know what the fuck else came out back then. I can't remember all the other shits. I remember that, and it makes me
yeah.
happy to listen to it. And I'm
Oh,
like,
it's fun.
whoa, that's a big signal. Like, yo, I know other stuff came out, like Hobson, that I was listening to a lot more, but I'd rather put on Party Rock Anthem.
It's fun.
It's
I
so
mean,
fun.
I'll tell you right now, if somebody asked me what's my favorite, well, I'm just gonna say my favorite hip hop album of all time is "Ooh" on the TLC tip.